The Holy Gospel according to Luke, the 24th chapter, beginning with the 13th verse. Now I am standing here on this path wearing my chasuble because we are going to be talking about an experience with the risen Lord on the road to Emmaus. I'm wearing this chasuble not because we are going to celebrate communion, but we are going to be talking about Holy Communion. And I'm wearing this chasuble because it gives me some warmth on this rather chilly afternoon. And this was the original usage for this overgarment. It was worn in the early centuries precisely to provide apostles and missionaries with warmth on the way. And it's providing a little bit of that right now. Now, on that same day when Jesus had appeared to Mary Magdalene, 2 disciples were going to a village called Emmaus, about 7 miles from Jerusalem. And they were talking with each other about all these things that had just happened. And while they were talking and discussing, Jesus himself came near and went with them. But their eyes were kept from recognizing him. And he said to them, "What are you discussing with each other while you walk along?" They stood still, looking sad. And then one of them, whose name was Cleopas, answered him, "Are you the only stranger in Jerusalem who does not know the things that have taken place there during these days?" He asked them, "What things?" And they replied, "These things about Jesus of Nazareth, who was a prophet, mighty in deed and in word, before God and all the people, and how our chief priests and leaders handed him over to be condemned to death. And they crucified him. But we had hoped that he was the one to redeem Israel. Yes, and besides all this, it is now the 3rd day since all these things took place. Moreover, some women in our group astounded us. They were at the tomb early this morning. And when they did not find the body there, they came back and told us that they had indeed seen a vision of angels. Angels who said that he was alive. Some of those who were with us went to the tomb, and they found it exactly as the women had said, but they did not see Jesus. And then he said to them, "Oh, how foolish you are, and how slow of heart to believe all that the prophets have declared. Was it not necessary that the Messiah should suffer these things and then enter into his glory?" And then, beginning with Moses and all the prophets, he interpreted to them the things about himself that are found in the scriptures. As they came near the village to which they were going, he walked ahead as if he were going on. They urged him strongly, "Stay with us, because it is almost evening, and the day is now nearly over." So he went to stay with them. While he was at table with them, he took the bread, blessed and broke it, and gave it to them. Then their eyes were opened, and they recognized him, and he vanished from their sight. They said to each other, "Were not our hearts burning within us while he was talking to us on the road, and while he was opening up the scriptures to us?" That very same hour, they got up and returned to Jerusalem, and they found the 11 and their companions gathered together. They were saying, "The Lord has risen indeed, and he has appeared to Simon." Then Cleopas and his friend told what had happened to them on the road, and how he had been made known to them in the breaking of the bread. The Gospel of our Lord. Praise to you, O Christ. Let's pause for a moment and join in singing a hymn that includes some verses that are based on this Road to Emmaus text.